New notification. Now broadcasting.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the room by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give on the running back. Nice move there. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. This is exactly how you want to start this way. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone of the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this kid running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Calls his own number. There he goes. Gets away from one, finds room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And it's finished off with that really 56-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Ivory. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there. A tight end look on first and 10. The give to the back.
Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team. You want to be imposing your will. This guy right here, Tony the Rock, has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Picks up the first down. Turning it on. The tag. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70 plus to the house. How about this one? He shows you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he made the extra point without problem. That drive took no time at all. Pump plays and finished it with a long run for a touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it. He wants to take the top off. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Makes the catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gets the back moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Gibbs to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last one. They're going to have to find another way to get it going in the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target.
Break that up, boy.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little more mindful of where those sticks are.
Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks up the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense with experienced offense go lay some blocks. So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll be a touchback ball out of the 25-yard line. We thought we might see some of this new wildcat formation here. Back has it. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats. Still short down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they got. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first down and once more. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got some momentum to the goal line. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the clock has hit 0. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant role. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keep an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like a collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The screen, he's got wheels. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia with the lead at the end of the quarter. And more importantly, we got an early barn burner. Both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now with they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M, their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. Think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally, that want to come to College Station, and they want to catch passes in this offense. That knows they give them a chance to play on Sundays.
Turnover.
I think is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing with the league.
These slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field, and they just sit back on your heels, they make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows your number one quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers are just so dynamic.
Got a little space. Pass the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field, he's going to run around, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Aggies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So he can get one after the catch and get the end zone. That was a nice job by the group.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Defense in the right spot. They stop them after the gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run, that's obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where we can do some damage. That time they got it to him, throwing the football, picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires and picked off. Got two on the return.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't celebrate short. They take a shot down the field. Take a short, questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why he got picked off.
So the Texas A&M offense returns from the field. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrap them up, get them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got three on first down and second and 7. Right back to the well. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes. I think that's what you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they have.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside kick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. Really in the second quarter, he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, there's just no room for a runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the move. And the defense is going to get 2 from the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field. Put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He'll put it in right around that logo. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Come on, man. Don't stop it.
And now staring at 3rd and 8.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They get talked about a lot less than negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. Now that they're the ones that make it go.
The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. He's going Going for a big play down
Damn,
the field.
caught me. That guy, he did it.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
It's all right.
He stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll lead with it.
That ball back.
Just sort
Give me
of
one more time, baby.
relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Really nice play called by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's throwing picks on his last two drives. You have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Wildcat didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 30 short of the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap.
Damn, dog. Pop him back.
Give Texas A&M a first down.
You know, that's a good decision, I think, to go for it on 4th down. Because you're in the middle of the field, even if you don't get it, your defense isn't in an awful position running back on, but they're able to get the 4th and keep the drive alive and see what they do next.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great time. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got his man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle.
God damn. That was a pick, nigga.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout.
Man, get that shit in the guys. Y'all don't want it no more? Y'all mad at me?
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right. He's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there. Defender dropped.
Looking to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. We've got a timeout in the waiting seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something we practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep.
Woo! Get that bounce, nigga. Get that bounce, nigga.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors. Halftime update. Georgia will keep the East on the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Texas A&M offense back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running.
This is a man question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're counting the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun, running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back doing what it takes to make sure you got that first down.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off on the flats. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back on the shotgun. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Motion from the wide. Looking to throw on first down. whips it out to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering the man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Now you're on second down, so they keep tossing it around. They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Steps away. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west, because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed, and then hurt you throwing the football.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air.
You idiot. You know you're supposed to take him.
Well, we've got a quarterback that has this type of ability. There's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to punish you with their ability to push it downfield, through the air, three passing teams in this one open.
Down there again. It's Felix until the last drive.
And no chance to return. Here they'll start this drive in their own 25.
Oh, my mate.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The toss to the right. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball under the 32. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll keep it on the ground. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have a first and goal to the 6.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
The Dogs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns falling on the ground for the big time.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Quick completion on the out route. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
They come to the line, the blocking cat's going to give him a different look.
Back has it. Finding open areas. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
But we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. Almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that. I think as this game keeps going on, they're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move to the tight end. They'll go to the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
I'd say what is really nice at this point of the game, if you can lead on your run game, and you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can shoot that clock and start to really make that defense have a football game.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looks the middle of the field. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. He got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Out of the shotgun.
Why is he going backwards?
And he'll find enough running room to
He's going backwards, dog. The whole gap right there for him.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this Denver for on offense because the last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is the time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football. If he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my fault.
Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll run it from the gun. tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Quarterback keeps it.
Damn, you guys. Fuck with you guys.
I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this as a quarterback tomorrow. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much of the defense. QB runs it for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will keep it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And some room to work. There he goes.
Damn, too much when going to the left. Fucked up. Had an easy touchdown.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Yeah, my tackle on the school.
Really good job of defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground with no gain. It's tough once you get there and get pressure. It's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Buying some time as he moves left. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job when this play went off script. And that's the job of the tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on your defense. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
Now they'll try to tie it up with the two late. They're working that left side. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Here comes the kickoff. We are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not enough space to be found. Hustle by Coach Steve, and they stop him at the 21. Comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive.
And so far, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run, play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, they got up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds. Like he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot by making a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming.
Fuck! I was too good.
And they get him down at the 35.
And they trust him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Gets it out quickly.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work on the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure you get first downs, and the rest of the time off the sidelines.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback decision, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take shots and when to throw and when things aren't there like the last play.
And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Time on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gun of the game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got it, first down and more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like Which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run them down. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Ben don't break by the defense, right? We've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking up the football, getting an INT, the first INT, keep the football running, the first of many big time plays for this guy.
Good match for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Across the 25. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he...
Timeout, score! Fuck! Played a bad defensive game today. Yes, I did.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. Matchup with a couple of great teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a real matchup. When you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like for the college football playoff, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, and now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head. Who's better? Who's going to make the playoff? Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That was the wrap on